There is a knocking at my door. I answer it, and before me is a tall black woman, a few years older than me. She speaks to me loudly saying, "My car has broken down. Can you use your phone to help me call the police?" And not wanting to be rude to my guest, I tell her, my phone is in my bedroom to the left. But before I finish, she has rushed past me, and the door to my room closes and clicks. She has locked herself in my room. I hear a voice behind me saying, "Sit down!" Africa. I turn and I see a large black man. At his waist he is holding a gun. I didn't know it, but I now know that I am being robbed and that I want to be elsewhere. This is not the America I signed up for. In 2019, the Pew Research Center conducted a study on treatment of immigrants in America. Of the nearly 7,000 Americans polled, 64% felt that their country of origin inhibited their progress and acceptance in America. Now, this data poses a puzzling question. In a country that prides itself on being a melting pot, why does anyone have to suffer a stigma because of their roots? Now, this is a question me and my mother unfortunately find ourselves asking all the time. Through the experiences of Valentina, an immigrant from Sudan, we further explore the stigma of immigration and seek to answer the question, who gets to access the American dream? What is the What? By Dave Eggers. It is a strange thing, I realize, but I do not think there was evil of this kind in the refugee camps. I suffered. What I think about in this very moment is, I want to be back in Kakuma. If this is punishment for harboring dreams of freedom and college in America, then I am now chastened and apologize. However, I do not have time to be thinking of this now. I want you both to leave. So you're an African, right? Then I guess that means we're brothers. And because we're brothers and all, I suppose I should teach you a lesson. And then he rushes at me and grabs my neck, and I struggle to break free. And then he swings at me as if he has removed my lungs from my chest. I stagger and fall. I think this might kill me. My head hits something hard and unbreakable. And for now, that is the end of Valentino Achakdeng. When I open my eyes, the scene has changed. Ethiopia. I was 1,000 miles from home without my mother. We were fleeing Ethiopia, chased by hundreds of Ethiopian soldiers shooting at us. And then out of the high grasses, she appeared. She said to us, come to me, children. I am your mother. Come. I hesitated. But two of the boys I had been running with, boys I had found, they went to her. And when they drew close enough, she lifted a rifle and she shot the chests. And she shot the stomachs of those two boys, and they fell in front of me. And I ran. And I ran, 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 and I ran. But she said, come back to your mother. When I opened my eyes, I am back home. I owned a television, a VCR, an alarm clock, a microwave, but all of these things have been taken from me again. I often dreamed of coming to America. I saw myself stepping off of an airplane with my suit and my diploma and into the embrace of a community that welcomed me. But I realized it does not matter where I go, because maybe this dream was not meant for someone like